guys. Welcome back to my channel. Rewind that. It's your girl, Miss K. If this is your first time coming across my channel, welcome. Please be sure to subscribe if you like the vibe and hit that notification bell so you know when we go live. With me, my co-host is Pretty Girl Loves Trap Content. Yes.
Hey, everybody. Yes. Oh, so much to unpack. So, yes.
Oh my gosh. Isn't it? Isn't it?
Hey.
Hey, Inga. What's happening, girl? So we're just going to start. Mostly what we do is we talk about our favorite and our least favorite moments and then our scratch in my head moments. But I don't think I have a scratch in my head. Maybe I do.
I feel like I did. I have to
really think about it, right?
Yeah, I feel like I did. Now I have to remember it.
Okay. It's all right if we don't. So listen to this. I mean, this is the sneeze that... Oh, it's so disgusting, especially when you see her, like her mouth is wide open and it's just going in there, the aerosols. Disgusting, disgusting. Hey, Samara, totally gross, all right? And she got the nerve to be screaming. Listen, she took her mask off. Toy was messed up for taking her mask off, but then she took, what's her name, Lauren? She took the health inspector's mask off, and then she had another mask underneath, and she talking about she trying to get all like into it and taking her mask off. Then you want to try to turn into the health inspector girl. Like, this is not that time. There should be a violation for she shouldn't even be able to like do that. You know what I'm saying? Because it's off duty after hours. What you got to say about that?
Well, yeah, it's funny. My grandmother was a health inspector in New York. So it would be funny when we would go just in certain stores, not even for her working, but they have some type of, I don't know, it's somewhere where they can, regardless of being on the clock per se, they still can, I guess, have rain. I remember her going to certain stores and they would get like nervous, like she's doing her job, but she's really there just to eat. They would give her free food. So I think, of course, states differ. Right. This is Mississippi. It was, my grandmother was a health inspector in New York. So, but some people may have different reigns, regardless if they're, on the clock or not. But yeah, she was trifling. You had a shield and 2 masks on.
Yes.
Take some accountability.
Thank you. And then gonna come out and so, oh, where's my gloves? And then she getting up. Oh, it's shut. We shutting this down. And then at the end, she was like, I really don't want to do this to y'all. So why are you doing it then? You don't have to actually. No. You were here, like you said, take some accountability. You took off your mask. All right. If you're supposed to be a health inspector and you over here talking about, oh, they not up to code and this and that. You sure wasn't saying that when you was just throwing that money, honey, and having a good old time.
I was so annoying.
Something else. Hey, Daria and Suburbia and Ronald. How y'all doing? Ronald Nelson. Let me see. Owens 662. Welcome, guys. Let me know what y'all thought about this episode. Listen, some of y'all probably already saw my death prediction. I had to do a death prediction after I watched the episode last night. And it's about Miss Ernestine, the dear Miss Ernestine. I mean, nobody wants her to go. But listen, once they brought her there to the pink, and then old Toy, just freaking Hurricane Toy is what I'm calling her. She's over here sneezing here and sneezing there. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what nobody say, that girl got COVID. Okay.
Yeah, in last season she had stomach issues. I'm like, what is going on, Toy? You need to go to the doctor.
Yes. She has COVID. Hey, Tamika, she definitely has COVID because I feel like they wouldn't have brought that back up. You know what I mean? Like, when when you're about to watch the next episode and they show you like the recaps or what happened on previous episodes. Whenever they do that, you gotta watch. And I feel like they did that because she definitely has COVID. Now, what was going on during my in the comments, there was some people, they had some really good points that they were making, and they were saying that this lady right here, Lauren, after she got sneezed on, so she might develop the symptoms and get COVID, right?
That's
but
true.
Also, she took the form and of all the instructions that they need to get done, and she passed it to Big L. I don't remember who she passed it to. I just know that this is what one of my subscribers said, that she passed it to Big L, and I think he passed it to Haley. So that's just passing it around.
So the pink about to be closed again for another reason.
Exactly. And that's the reason why a lot of you clicked on the video. It says that the second wave of Rona is coming to Chucalissa, because of Hurricane Toy. It all started with a sneeze. So I don't know, guys. We were also talking about in the comment section on that video, and I think even last week we were just talking about how it just seems like a lot of people are going to die this season. And then somebody made a good point last night that there's a lot of new characters, and they probably brought on all those new characters because they're going to kill them all off. You know what I mean?
No, I agree. And I noticed we were seeing a lot of Toy, and I don't know, because we watched a lot of Power, but they kind of trained my mind. If we see a character a lot more than normal, they're going to die, So I was thinking that with Toy, but I definitely was giving vibes with Grandma a while back, because she was the one, ain't no COVID, don't, how it used to be. So I was like, Grandma. I love Loretta Devine, but I don't know.
Me too. I know. Let me get
she had a ruler.
Moochie. Hey girl.
Hey y'all.
How you doing, mama?
I'm fine, y'all. What's up?
Nothing. We were just talking about Toy, the Hurricane Toy, like how she about to bring the second wave up in here and possibly kill my grandmother.
I don't know why she's still around the way she was sneezing.
That's what I'm saying, and I said that in my video too. I was like, this is the new normal now. So if somebody is sneezing up a storm, this and that, you can't just be like, I have allergies. No, I need you to go get that COVID test. And in order for you to come back to work, it needs to be negative.
Exactly.
That's how you have to do it now. You cannot this day and age, you can't be saying, I have a cold or I have a cough. No, you need to go get that COVID test. And like we were saying with Toy, is that I don't think she'll die, because it's almost like she's not asymptomatic, but it doesn't affect her, right? Because she's still, doing her job. She's just sneezing a whole lot. So she's got mild.
Looks sick, though.
She does, but she's someone that has like mild symptoms, it seems, right? But then if you get next to somebody like Miss Ernestine, who already has pre-existing conditions, that can kill her.
Yep, and they're showing that she got diabetes too.
Yeah,
right, pre-existing. Yep.
Yeah, Toy's like the carrying agent. Sorry.
Yeah, they didn't talk about it before, but they showing her get like her sugar's low. Like they're emphasizing it.
Yeah. Yep. I know. They doing that for a reason, honey. Definitely doing that for a reason. All right, so we about to get started with our favorite moments. Okay. First, we gotta show this little nasty. I don't mean to be calling her nasty, but she's already the doo-doo girl. So she's just nasty. Like,
she got the cooties.
Yeah, she's and not to say everybody does it, but it's just she just seems gross because she farted on one of the dudes. You know what I mean? Like, she's uncouth with hers.
Yeah,
everybody does what she does, but she's uncouth about it. How you trying to be sexy and you farting on dudes?
That's nasty. And did she make her own plate? Was it buffet? Like, I forgot she was around food. Everybody.
Yeah, I think they probably. That's a good. I don't remember, but she just sat right next to Miss Ernestine, and I was so mad.
Child. Ugh.
I was like, get away from her! What are you doing? And they was like, you sickly? And as soon as she sneezed, they be like, B.
They be spraying everything. All you cheese.
But y'all all around her. Like, get out of here. No. Yes, Inga. She got to go.
Definitely.
I don't have a quote for y'all today, but Uncle Clifford was giving me life as usual. Tamika White said, this crazy wink game though, somebody definitely about to die. Right. I've been said this, that I'm already uncomfortable with that game. I feel like it's very foreshadowy, And this Negro Lil Murder done got winked at twice already. Like, what the heck is that supposed to mean? This guy getting Gidget coming up in here and she winking at him. Why are you winking at him? I'm so through with that murder game or killer game, whatever. Yeah. I'm so tired and through. Stupid. So we're gonna start off with you, Miss Lady, Miss Pretty Girl, and you just can tell us about your favorite moments.
Oh gosh, there were a lot. Uncle Clifford had a good line. This not the households of Chucalissa when Roulette and what's her name? Brazil
were fighting.
Oh my gosh. And this may be unpopular because it probably made a lot of people uncomfortable, but I like the scene when Mercedes was trying to teach Farrah how to twerk. And she was trying so hard, and Mercedes had a cool line. Her and Farrah had an exchange. Farrah was like, well, suppose or what if I fall? And Mercedes was like, what if you fly? Well, I took that maybe a little too deep because I was thinking more philosophical about it.
Yeah.
But I kind of like that exchange. But yeah, she was trying her hardest to twerk that little booty. I'm like, oh,
I know. I like their thing. I'm sorry, I was listening, but I had to like.
You good?
But no, I like theirs too. That's one of my favorites. I'm going to talk about it, but I did like their little interaction before the actual interaction though.
Yeah.
But, go ahead. Did you want to say something else, Pretty Girl?
No, I'll let Bucci go. Go ahead.
Okay.
I like that scene too. That was pretty good. I like the exchange with them, and when she said like, I really wanted to hate you.
Mm-hmm.
When she said that to her, like that's like telling me like she's impossible to hate. She hates herself now because the way she was feeling towards her, because it's not her, it's your man.
Right.
It's not her, it's your man. So, she has a low self-esteem and her husband basically keeps her down.
Yeah.
He keeps her down where she feels like she's lower than him.
And it's sad because she's, this beautiful woman. She gives me Michelle Obama. You know what I'm saying?
Legal.
And it's just it's really sad that she's even lowered her standards to the point where she allows her husband to do it. There's not even a respect enough to keep it a freaking secret. Like, first of all, I don't condone none of it. I don't know what's worse. I really don't, guys. I don't know if it's worse going behind the back or just being upfront about it. I don't know. It's all. I think it's all just disrespectful. Regardless. So I don't know. But yeah, I thought this scene was nice, and the part that got me was when she started to almost cry, like you were talking about, when she said I wanted to hate you, and she started almost crying, like she got emotional, and she's like, I hate myself. And Mercedes seemed like she was trying to comfort her, and then she's like, I can't believe I'm crying to a stripper, and Mercedes got offended. I'm like, Mercedes, you are a stripper. What you getting offended for?
Because
you're a stripper.
It's like she wants to put her down lower.
Yeah.
It's not like she wants to put her down to make herself feel better. In a way, not intentionally.
Well, I mean, yeah, and
that's how she seems to be doing it.
That's the thing. I guess she didn't do it intentionally, but the thing is, Mercedes is like, she was so like but who naked now and all of this stuff, and then she said you should go. Like, excuse me, this is my house. You should go. Who you talking to?
Why your stuff in my house? Ain't this my condo?
Right. Don't tell me I can go. If I offended you, I'm sorry. You can leave though. You ain't gonna tell me that I should go. Coach is gonna be here soon. So, and I could watch again if I want.
It's my condo.
Yeah, talking about something you could go. But then that's when she found out that it wasn't Coach. And she was just trying to explain to her, like, look, this is something different. She never met none of the other chicks. So then she wound up liking Mercedes. So Inga said Mercedes looks at herself as a dancer, not just a stripper. She said she said it's art. She said it art. Okay, girl.
Beautiful.
Yeah, beautiful. Okay, beautiful. And y'all know that I love Mercedes, but I don't care. When people get on my nerves, I say it. That scene got on my nerves a little bit. Like, pump your brakes, girl. You are a stripper and you are a hoe because you getting paid to have sex with this man on a weekly basis. Let's call a spade a spade. Next.
I think because they had that exchange with the artwork and everything. I think Mercedes thought that Farrah would see more of her. And I do think Farrah see more of her. It's just in that moment, I guess, maybe a Freudian slip or something. Yeah.
I feel like she feel the need to take her down a peg or two because the way her husband is in awe of her, but she's in awe of her too.
Yeah.
And this is sometimes the consequences when you invite somebody else into your bed in the marital bedroom.
Mm-hmm. But it's like you said, she didn't do it intentionally though, because what she really wanted to do was express herself and say what basically wind up happening. I never met a woman like you who can just basically hold her own. You know what I mean? So at least it's probably hard for her to just come out and say that. I don't know. But this is the part, this was my favorite scene. Actually, not even that other part got on my nerves, but this is my favorite scene when she was like, why did you leave us? You ran out here and left us all hot and bothered or wet, whatever the heck she said. Hot and wet. So she said, I like the ringtone. And then she's like, it was my daughter. I like the ringtone and everything. And then her phone started ringing and it would say N-words ain't ish. And yes. She was like, speaking of perfect ringtones or something like that. And I was like, oh my gosh, yes, I love it.
That was funny. I'm like, now you Miss Classy with the ratchet ringtone.
Yes.
I loved it.
Savannah is coming, but she said somebody
back to school when she opens down a raggedy school.
Mercedes, first it was Inga. She said Mercedes needs to go back to school, and Savannah says she will go back to school when she opens her raggedy school. Her raggedy, right? Yes, she could hold her own if she just has more confidence. Yep. I think it's Farrah, right? Is it Farrah?
Yes, Farrah.
All right, so now let's go on to the least favorite. We can start with you, Moochie, for the least favorite.
I could have done without the love scene with Little Murder and Big Teak.
Yeah.
I could have done without that, but it was necessary to happen. And he's just a Debbie Downer in a hotel. He was just like, I understand. You know what it is? I gotta probably take myself back to when this all happened, when we were going through the lockdown and George Floyd and all that happened. And you did see a lot of people being very sad over that situation and angry.
Yeah.
So I'll chalk it up to that.
Yeah, he was doing too much though. So I don't know why I keep highlighting this disturbing comment. I'm sorry. Hi Art Love. That's what I meant to highlight. What's going on? I don't trust ninjas like this, Suburbia. I don't like that.
Threesomes or something you do.
I need to eat my banana. I need to eat my banana and be like, I don't like that ish. Like that.
You need to have that picture. That'll be
yeah, I don't like that. Yeah. Savannah, he definitely is a top for sure. Now, I'm not gonna say nothing yet. Your least favorite first. Matter of fact, no, I wanted to say something about what you were saying, Moochie. With him, I just was like, he needs to go, because he's doing too much. He was very aggressive. You know what? Someone like him, and I get his anger and I respect it, but it's too irrational for me and unpredictable. Like I just didn't feel comfortable with him around, and I was just like, this guy, he needs to go. He's just really, really in his feelings, and no one is saying that he shouldn't be. I thought Rome was very out of line, because he was very insensitive about the whole thing. And you had Gidget being all insensitive, but that's she really got on my nerves. But that's another. I hope. Can y'all remind me to go back to that because I wanted to talk about her on a whole separate thing. She really pissed me off. But yeah, I just wanted to address that. He was too much. I just felt like, yeah, he got to go. I understand, it's a life, but you're doing too much. And what happens when something goes down in that hotel because you can't control your anger, and then the cops got to come there and kill one of y'all? I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, just like Rome was saying, another angry black man, and the fact that he's big. So it was just it was just too much. But go ahead,
He
pretty.
got crazy eyes and everything.
Yes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, with this particular situation, I would say,
hey, Kenna.
maybe this is like the whole rationale between when they get released and go into halfway houses, because they need to slowly transition and acclimate themselves back into reality. Because one, this man was just in jail. We don't really know too much about his stint, but we know he was in the hole. He caught a body in jail, so he's already traumatized. Right. And now he is released into this world where he's free, but we have all of these different facets going on. We have COVID, we have police brutality. So that's a lot for any person, but someone that was just released from prison. I just think on Wody, who brought him as a security, I just think that was a risky move and just wasn't smart at all.
I think this was a big mistake.
Exactly. But my least favorites were anything dealing with them spirits. I don't mess with the spirits. So when I saw Diamond in there, seeing the hand come out the water, when Mercedes was looking at the champagne room and we saw Montavious little figure, I can't do it. I had to pray after.
Yes.
I don't do the spirits.
Child. Look, that right there, look, I'm over here stuttering. I was not expecting Diamond to be scared. Like, I'm like, bro, you doing roots and you doing this and that. I wasn't expecting you to be afraid. So when he was looking like he's scared and he like, I ain't coming back here. I just came here to help y'all out for a little while.
That's my thing. It's like, what's the difference? Because you was in war. That's traumatic enough. Yes. Not saying catching a body like as a civilian isn't as traumatizing, but it just, I don't know, maybe that's part of like a scratch in my head moment, because it's like, why are you so spooked with this one person? Yeah. Or maybe it's Montavious' ghost is just that evil and he's just affecting everybody.
Oh my gosh.
And he got his ring still, so I don't know if that has anything to do with it.
Right. Like, I don't know. Maybe he's afraid that the ring is not working or the roots or something is not working. I mean, like, why are you scared? But
well, if he's seen it come out, he's afraid that it's not working. That's supposed to suppress all of that.
I wouldn't know.
I'm just saying that's what he said. I'm going about what he said.
Like, yeah. Oh no, he said he said it's supposed to make him stay where he's at, but
But you see the murky water.
If he's at the pink, he's at the pink. But that's the thing, where they put the body at was the body that Uncle Clifford was referring to that was thrown in the river. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying think of the river too, because when you saw the hand come out the water and then he was walking, you saw the water at his feet. So I was thinking that
his spirit is haunting that place, So. Hey, Savannah, again, thank you, baby.
I remember now.
You became a member, y'all.
Yeah.
She said, "As a member now."
Man, now.
I said, "As a member now."
Always supporting everyone. Yes.
Thank you so much, Savannah. I appreciate it. Yes, I'm trying to wait till. Listen, at least can we get up? What y'all think? 5 or 10 at least. We need because I want to do like the members only live, but it's not easy when you only got a few of us. Anyway, so my least favorite is the same as Moochie's. I just didn't see the need to see all of that. I just didn't. And
well, we know for a fact that Little Murder's a top. So
yeah. So I didn't see the need for all of that. And it was like, all right, are y'all giving us a tutorial? Because it was just too much. Like you doing the lube, you doing it, and the bare back and just the, I was like, it's too much. And it was just too much. And I'm not trying to offend nobody because for me, guys, I don't like to see hetero sex on. I just don't. It makes me uncomfortable. I've been like that since I became sexually active. I used to be able to watch sex scenes before I started having sex. Once I started having sex, I couldn't watch them no more because it just started to feel like it was a invasion of privacy or something like that, And so you remember, I was the one that had something to say about that scene with Diamond and Adrian on Force. So y'all don't come for me because it ain't. Sometimes it gets to be too much. Okay, because it was looking like Diamond was really up in there. Okay, flipping. He was doing a lot of flipping, and I said, "Whoa, these people really having sex over here." So yeah, it was a bit much, and to see two so-called gangsters, going at it a little bit, it was a lot.
Yeah, the only part I didn't. Well, of course, it was uncomfortable. Of course, but he was like, "I got you. I got you." It was a little, like,
oh, help me,
more softer.
Hi, William. Lil Murder done messed up. And he shook. Yeah, because I don't know if Savannah, I don't know if you're referring to when he woke up and what's his name? Teak found that little postcard situation.
Send me no postcard.
Ooh, the F is flip.
Candace said, "Ooh, Murder cheated on Clifford." Well, not really, because Clifford said, "Get the heck." They didn't speak in 5 months. So,
and not only that, he thought he was really with Keyshawn in the beginning. When they were sitting outside on that step, and he was like, "No, I'm not Keyshawn's type."
Right. Savannah said, "I am not into sex scenes, but Diamond was steamy, and I wanted to see her his kickstand." Well, listen, they be showing the kickstands a lot on this show, don't they?
Mm-hmm. We saw the kickstand where dude bust through the door and caught his wife. We saw all sorts of it. was swinging and dingling.
Yes, and he had a like this. I was like,
that was a lot.
It was swinging and swaying.
All right.
Balls and all.
We're gonna talk about that. We gotta get to that. We're gonna talk about that really quickly. Because I want to get back to Gidget, and Savannah had a good comment that I want to get to, so we got to get to Gidget. But yeah, I didn't get the picture. I don't want to put no crazy pictures like that up. So he was choking him out, and I was like, yeah, well, he in his house, But once I found out, like, he knew who this dude was, and he called him by his name, I was like, yeah, get him, choke him out, whoop his behind, like this somebody that knows who you are, and you know him, like, and then you up in the house. Listen, guys, here's the situation. This chick had the nerve. I'm sorry, that's the wrong one. This chick had the nerve to be like, I know this is crazy, but where's your mask? I'm sorry, but we're both doctors. Like, no.
Where's your mask? Bitch, it was fucking a war.
Where was your mask? But we're both doctors. That's, I guess she's trying to say we probably took the COVID test, maybe. Okay, but you was the one that was staying down in the basement. But now you're going to bring this dude up in your house now.
In our bed.
In his bed, just so disrespectful. So it was on, I came across somebody's channel where they did like a little trailer breakdown, and they were like, he must have caught his wife cheating or something like that because he saw him throwing the vase. And I was like, yeah, probably. Or maybe she did something behind his back, like with the job offer with the father, whatever. I don't know, because I didn't see her as someone that was gonna cheat, because she kept saying, when you coming home? Like, I thought she was really the neglected, lonely wife. So I wasn't expecting that. That was a very me and my sister, we were talking when we saw that scene, and she was like, I don't know what's worse for a man. So men, please answer this question. Your wife is getting, her cheeks clapped, or she's got her freaking, she's slobbing the knob. Which one of another man? Which one is worse for y'all?
I think men. I want to hear all the men answer this.
Yes.
I want all the men to answer. Yes. Which one is worse for you guys?
I don't know. From being in a family full of men, from the conversations that I've eavesdropped, they think the fellatio is an act that's more personal.
Yes, I would think that, right? It's all.
But Andre was cheating too. He had the phone
He was
with Haley. She was dead wrong. So they're both wrong. But that
Art Love said they equally bad.
Can
Ray,
I say this?
Hey Ray, he said both. Okay, fellas.
I feel like he checked out way before she did.
Oh yeah.
He checked out of the marriage way before she did.
I agree.
And he just got a whole a Haley, and he did not want to let this go. I mean, he may not have acted physically on it yet, but they had phone sex, and they did do a little dry humping.
And he bust off of her, please.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's what the phone said.
Yeah, no, I'm saying, shoot, you know, he
cheated.
He been cheated.
To me too. He cheated too, but like I said, he checked out way before she did.
Yeah. And COVID didn't help because they were quarantined away from each other, not having that physical touch, not connecting with each other in that way. So I think they just had a bunch of different factors that contributed to both of them just doing them. But
I think this is the last week probably going.
Yeah, I think it's over. Canna said that's like saying, would you rather burn to death or drown? Ooh.
Oh,
yes, Savannah. This is why I think he was also attracted to Haley. I don't know. I mean, Savannah saying that she didn't believe in Andre and that hurt. Like this scene right here, where like she just has so much nerve. Like you just got caught with another man, right? And you have the nerve to talk down, or like right now you should be kissing some behind. You should be on, it should be humble pie. Like, okay, baby, whatever you want to do, if this is what you want, like, what do you want? Because honestly, the way she handled it was very like, she just put her feelings right back in there. Like, of course you would run and try to be mayor for that. But I said that in my recap last week. I said she is not going for that. Yeah. So I wasn't surprised. Suburbia said that the BJ is the worst. Thank you guys for, Canna says justifications, ladies, she was wrong. No, who's justifying?
Yeah, she was wrong.
Who? Yeah, nobody's justifying it.
Yeah, I don't think we said anything.
Nobody's justifying anything. She was wrong. Yeah. But like I said, I did say Andre checked out of the marriage more before she did.
Right, because he didn't really seem that hurt about it. He had like a reaction that was like instant. You saw how he ran up them stairs when he heard her moaning? He ran up them stairs like, oh, I'm about to.
All I heard was Mr. Big. What the hell is going on between the sheets? He
was like, I know this ain't what I think it is. Oh my gosh. He looked like he was about to lose his mind, ready to just look. She had to say, please, Andre, please stop, Andre.
He was one decision away from being a con.
Oh my gosh. Here goes Suburbia. Why do women think they can cheat on a man without proof? She didn't know husband was cheating, so technically she's the cheat. Man, no.
I disagree with you.
Have a seat. Several.
I disagree with you on that.
Because it's not like she was paying him back. Listen, and no one is saying that she's not wrong, guys. Because y'all listen, nobody's saying she's not wrong. We said she's wrong. All right. But of course, people want to bring up the fact that he already checked out. And it's true. He checked out. He don't even really care. He don't even really care that she did that. Like, he even said it at the end. I was more mad that she laughed at my whole, running for mayor than I was about her, giving dude fellatio. Yeah. So she's wrong.
He said it himself.
I mean, she wrong. Here go Kenna. Cool, she wrong. Drop it. Don't be telling us to drop nothing. Who you talking to?
Who telling her to give fellatio so loud she can't hear the front door?
Right.
You know? You know?
You hear him, honey, I'm home. Lucy, I'm home. Girl, she said,
you said that you were coming back next week. You weren't supposed to be home till next week.
That's
so
but my intuition told me to come home today.
Yeah. And you bring the Negro to your house?
Why you ain't go to his house?
He probably married too. You never know.
You know?
They should have went up in some supply closet in the hospital.
Yo, he ran out there. He said, "Can I get my clothes?" I'm like, "Man, no, you better
don't need to get behind out of here.
You better be happy you walked out of there with your life. Yo, go swinging, go get yourself embarrassed because you're a doctor, right? Go humiliate yourself, you freaking jerk, coming up
Run
in
out
there.
Of there with sticking balls.
Super.
I didn't say the D word. I said stick.
Candace said she was super head up there. Yeah, she sure was. I honestly, when I heard the moaning, I wasn't expecting that. I thought it was just
you thought they was gonna be laid down and he was giving it to her, right? No, she giving it to him. Who knows? That might have been him moaning.
That was different.
Oh, no, I heard her. But how he gonna explain? Well, thank God for technology, because he could go to Target and do like an online order to get some clothes, and his wife would, if he married.
No. Inga said the man can't get his drawers on. No. Get up out.
Should have never took them off.
Get the heck out of here.
Now leave with your stick and ball.
I would have tried to find something downstairs in the coat closet.
And y'all know I do not like Andre, but I was like, yes, Andre, get him.
I was like that too, though.
I know. It turned me on like, ooh, Andre.
So this is the same dude that couldn't get off his behind and stop playing video games to give his wife some almond milk.
She was getting that protein all right.
Downstairs.
He was supposed to put it in the refrigerator.
She was the guy she's supposed to marry. Look, Kenna said, "Nah, I'm fighting for my clothes." Kenna, you can't be up.
He said the doctor was the punk.
Y'all cannot be up in another man's house.
These domestic situations can get real ugly.
I've seen people jump out the window.
Yeah, because it could be the last time you gonna get up in some drawers. Okay.
Got the drawers out.
Got the drawers out. Got the drawers and then got the life snuffed out of you. Inga fighting for him. What about letting him get his car keys?
No.
What? If he's a doctor,
use his stick as a pogo stick and bounce on that out of here. Get out.
I mean, if he has a luxury car, some cars you don't need it. They have keyless entry, so he should be able to get in his car.
Walk down the street like the dude on what's that movie with Nino Brown had him walking down
New Jack City.
New Jack City. Yeah, walk down the street with your naked behind. Boy.
I mean, they in the cul-de-sac. The next gas station's probably a couple miles.
His wife used the excuse of COVID not to be in the same part of the house as he was. She was a whole hot mess in this situation. I was just like, girl,
that makes me think, well, how long was this really going on?
I was thinking that too.
Yeah. Because like Savannah pointed out, like he was the guy that she was supposed to marry. So, that the parents wanted. But the way they talking about it, like he was a piece of trash. Andre is a lawyer. Even though lawyers, like, it depends. Like, you got to be a prestigious lawyer, to make that good money. And maybe he's not. And that they kind of look down on him. So, I don't know. Suburbia said, that's my cousin you talking about. What you talking about?
Oh, boy.
You're just saying that.
What you talking about? Y'all so funny. Y'all funny up in here. Y'all funny. So, yeah, we got to move on past this because this thing will just be going on and on. So we're gonna get to Gidget because she really irked my soul. Remember when they were in the car and then they found out that they weren't having they canceled one of the events or something like that, and she was like,
Mm-hmm.
oh, I really wanted to deal it. Like, she was just really insensitive, and I really hated it. And they had, I think Mississippi had to tell her, like, can you just like turn it up, you know, because Rome didn't care either. He was very insensitive. He was just like, we gonna find a way to turn up. So Gidget was all happy, like, yay, you know, like nothing is going on around you, you know what I mean? Because why? She don't care. That's why. I'm gonna find Savannah's comment because I wanted to go over her comment. One moment, please. There's some good comments that I'm missing. Okay, so she said, when Bridget made insensitive remarks to Teak, it's easy for her because she's white privilege. She has white privilege and she can never understand the struggle in a way. Right. Exactly. So
Yep.
that's why she was acting like that. And even what's the other one, Mississippi, Keyshawn, she had to tell, like, yeah, that's my girl for life or whatever, but she had to go because there's just certain things that you can't talk to her about or she don't understand. And when Teak was bugging out, she of all people was the one that said he needs to calm down. And I'm like, girl, you are supposed to be silent. You need to act like nobody is around. You know, you need to act like, you know, act like a ghost. Shh. Don't say anything because you're gonna mess around and offend somebody. Now the funny thing is her response compared to, is his name Duffy? What's his name? Duffy? Her boyfriend.
Duffy.
Yeah. So
Duffy.
compared to his response, it's so different because he was comforting he was comforting Roulette. And she said, y'all always get away with this, right? And he didn't say anything. He just asked her. He said, what's your brother's name? What was his name? That's it. Don't say nothing. Don't try to, you know, defend it. Nothing. Just be quiet. If somebody is taking, because obviously he didn't do nothing wrong. She took it out on him real quick. Y'all always get away with stuff. Okay, not saying she's right for it, but just be quiet because that's your people. Those are your people, right? So I don't know. She just got on my nerves, and I just hated the fact that she was even here. But I like that they showed that for this moment because we haven't seen her. This is the 4th episode. We haven't seen Gidget. Her name has come up, but for this moment with all the stuff going on in the streets, it was perfect that she was here. Even though it worked my nerves. I don't know if anybody want to say anything, add something to that.
We have a new member. Did you see that yet?
No.
Inga.
Oh, Inga. Yay, it's up top. Hey, Inga, thank you. I can't, as I was trying, I can't, it's not letting me like click on it. But thank you, girl. I appreciate you. Duffy is cute.
Yes. Hey, did you guys watch Claws?
No, I think Moochie did. You didn't
watch it, yeah.
Oh, he reminds me of like Desna's love interest. Like, you know, he's invited to the cookout. I like me some Duffy.
What are y'all talking about over here? Tell her I said, what up, Jones? What y'all talking about? I'm in y'all business now.
I know, right?
Doors of the church open for new membership. Yes, thank you. Come on in. Come on.
But Patrice is not the pastor. Okay, go ahead.
Not at all. The Drop TV. Let's talk. Okay. Hey, Drop TV. The Drop TV. Okay, that's right. Put the TV away. Anyway, so yeah, this was one of my scenes that just, you know, got on my nerves. And do you guys want to? Here's my scratch in my head moment. All right, and help me out if you guys got it. I want to know why she was crying. I'm talking about Mississippi. Keyshawn. I don't. Yeah.
I took it as her being triggered. Sorry, go ahead, Moochie.
No, go ahead. You got it out already.
Yeah, I was just saying I just see her as being triggered from her home life.
Mm-hmm.
You know, she's been away from it for a little while, so I feel like up until now everything has been cool. Everything's been, you know, copacetic for, you know, in terms of the tour. So this is probably her first interaction with like a hostile situation since she's been home.
Right.
I took it as that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's. You would think she's kind of like used to it. I guess I don't know if that sounds insensitive, but
no,
that's
but for
kind of
real,
what I chopped it off as.
For real, because I kind of feel like she's not your average, and I think I've said this already, that I feel like she's not your average abused woman, because she knows her man doesn't like what she does and she continues to do it. She's not timid about it. You know what I'm saying? So a little bit, because I totally get what you're saying, pretty girl. But I was also wondering if it was something that happened from her childhood, maybe. You know, I don't know. But you might probably, I mean, from what we know, that's probably what it is.
Yeah, it probably is
know?
deeper. I just haven't really delved into it. Like,
yeah, because I'm like, why are you crying? Like, he's pissed off about a situation. I mean, like I said, I do feel like he was doing too much and he needed to go. But I don't think that Gidget should have been the one saying anything at all.
Like what I told my nephew, because he's on punishment, you need to not be seen or heard. Pretend you're a mannequin in the corner. You're
right. Just hush.
Yeah,
that's it.
Get yourself in trouble.
But you know what? With this whole scene, I feel like she has been traumatized before, so it probably was a trigger for her, this whole thing. Mm-hmm. But even little Murder was like, I hate when you act like this.
Yeah, I hate when you act like this.
So it's just like, don't you got some homework to do?
Yeah. What the
heck was that?
Yeah, he was just like that. I was like, you got to go. Like, I'm not even feeling your whole energy.
He just needs to leave because he's just been nothing but bad energy.
Yeah, your energy is off. You just get out of here. You're annoying. Okay, so Savannah says PTSD. Ray says flashbacks of Derek. Tamika, hey Tamika, she said, I thought she was traumatized thinking about Derek. Canna said, a man in rage puts her in flight mode. Your queen Yolanda, hey, says, I think Miss Sip was triggered by the violence. She is a bona fide victim. Yeah. Bridget should have paid him dust. Canna, Murder had to put the pole on him to come. See?
Yeah.
He still was mad after that. Who the F is Sip?
And he was calm.
Oh my gosh, sometimes them comments be catching me off guard because I won't read them first. I'll just put them on the screen. That one caught me off guard.
Well, it's true though.
But what about him? Okay, so why? Okay, so why was he fronting like he had to pee? Yeah, you peed and all. But you heard him rapping in the bathroom and then gonna come in there pee and tell me, he like, what are you doing? Like, you interrupting me. I had to take a piss. No, you didn't. Well, you did, but you know you really didn't.
Mm-hmm. And Murder took that peep. I don't know if y'all saw that, but
I want you to see my dangling.
Yeah, he surely was. I was like, y'all are the. Y'all
I just thought about the whisper song. Wait do you see my uncle?
Yeah. Wait do you see my. I love it. Remember, Teak just got out of the system and he probably had a similar interaction with the cops. Yeah, true. Teak is definitely, he had PTSD for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Then he went into that whole monologue talking bad about himself. I'm just a no. I'm just a no. I'm just this to that. You know, he just was basically talking down on himself.
Yeah.
He's definitely true.
Your queen said he's not a happy ex-con. He got out during some serious ish happening in the world. Mm-hmm. Very, very true.
Mm-hmm.
Very true.
Oh, poor Teak.
Oh man, somebody said something, but I didn't get this. The drop says Suburbia Jones told me to jump on. Moochie, what's up? It's Suburbia Big Bro. Oh hey,
hey.
Even though I'm not Moochie, but hey,
me too. Hey, I'm all hey.
Oh my gosh,
we're gonna pray for Big Teak because every night he got to fight to prove his love.
Yes, but Savannah is right. Teak, that was a moment though. I was feeling him. When she said Teak talking about the black people in America was hard for it really, really was.
It was.
It really was. And was really sad because it was like, yo, he's right about everything that he's talking about. It's like it doesn't even matter what kind of black person you are. They just want to kill you anyway.
If you could be a president, it don't matter. But that monologue gave me like suicide vibes. Like it seemed suicidal or just real strong foreshadowing for his death. Like either one of the two. That's what I felt. It was kind of dark in a sense. His mode.
Yeah, I kind of feel that way too. Like it's well, no, I didn't see it, but I see what you mean as you brought that to my attention. Because yeah, I don't the way and you're right too, because the way he's handling things, it don't seem like he's gonna be able to like live outside.
Yeah.
You know?
He was saying like, yeah, I'm proud of you, Myrtle. Like you are the one that's
You the
want to
one.
get out. Like he made it seem like these low key are like my last heartfelt words to you. Like it felt real eerie.
Mm.
And
That's
then not only that, the scene where he's still institutionalized because that whole thing got set off because uh Tag, I can't think of his name.
I'm
Because
sorry,
this
I got distracted.
the promoter
Rome.
Rome turned the TV off, and that's some stuff they fight about in jail all the time.
Yeah.
Invading
That's true
TV and all
too.
of that other stuff. So he
Mm.
just had an institutionalized moment, and even Rome said it.
He said it. He said it. He said, "Did I
Yeah,
did I violate some? We say jail faux pas or something, or so? What did he say? Something
Something
like
like
that.
that.
He was so Rome is a jerk
He
though.
is. I still like him though. I don't know
Yeah,
why.
he's a
I
jerk, but
like him
he's
too.
so freaking cute too at the same time.
I think they really need to get rid of Big Teak
Teak,
because
yeah,
he's just like he's not all there.
he gotta go, and it's either like you were saying, PG is that it's either maybe he will commit suicide or he's probably gonna get killed. He's one of those people that hearse is definitely foreshadowing for. I do believe that. I don't think he's making it out. I don't know if he does, and like, what if he does make it out the season, and or he meets Uncle Clifford? Like,
That's who I'm worried about, Uncle
That
Clifford.
love
yeah,
triangle.
I feel
he is
like
already crazy.
now that he knows about him, that's a
Hmm.
threat.
And then he looked like he didn't want to respond to Uncle Cliff. Uncle Clifford finally texted this man after 5 months, maybe it's 6 months now because they've been on tour for a while. So 6, 7 months, he finally hit him back up, and he's looking like he don't want to respond. Like, oh, the games people play, honey.
He's gonna respond.
Yeah.
The games, the games, the
You should have
games.
cocked that phone a little, like, you should have been careful with that phone. You see, oh boy,
Yeah.
Well, he didn't see the phone. He saw the postcard.
No, I'm talking about when they was in the limo when
Oh yeah.
I was like, come on, we don't need no problems now. This
I'm trying to get Canna. Canna said Rome should got his whole mouth broken in that suite. I thought Rome was gonna get towed. I honestly did. Like Teak, his energy was giving me very bad vibes, like he was gonna beat somebody to death or something like that. And I almost thought it would have been Rome, because Rome kept saying a lot of little snark. He
He
was
was
just
poking the bear.
yes. And I said, Rome, I really hope that they're not about to kill this man, because big Teak acting up. But listen, Teak wasn't really holding it down with Pico last week, so I don't know why I was scared. Took him a minute to get him together. Like, what are you doing?
I mean, he was on top of him, beating him up, but
Yeah,
he
after
still
a
was taking
minute.
some hits.
After a minute. So Ray Holland said that game killer gonna play a real part in their storyline, right? And like I said, I think it's like foreshadowing, because and you remember what Wody said, that somebody got to be around to bury them.
yeah,
I
that
don't know if it was Pretty Girl that brought that up last time, or Nita, but yeah. So never know. Never know. All right, let's see what else we can talk about real quick before we get up out of here. Oh, so we get to the no. Let me speak about this really quick. Child, that is this man's son, okay? I'm sorry. You got about 6 sons, and you gonna leave your godson the house, and all of them, and you got a baby too. So everybody just gotta move. Why everybody gotta move just because
That
the
was
house
messed
got left
up.
to him? Huh?
That was messed up.
Yeah. Why everybody gotta move just cause? So see, this my thing. This is some Haley bull crap. The house got left to you, so now all your cousins or your brothers have to move out. The house could be in your name. You the one who told Corbin last week's episode that you got land. So why you need to have this whole family move out? Where they gonna
well,
go?
I don't even think he understood that because
He
she
didn't
gave
know
him
what
the
was
papers.
happening.
He didn't know. She was already moving out before he realized what was going on. But I was thinking maybe he left him the house because he's probably the most dependable, because he's probably not anticipating him getting divorced, and he probably think he's going to be in Atlanta, just have the house in his name, because probably Mookie, because she held back the will reading because she had a girl appointment last episode, so Mookie is not dependable. And I just feel like he just left it in the hands of somebody that's responsible, but not probably anticipating them being homeless, I guess.
Right. Because it's either, I think that's his son, but if it's not, it would make sense because you see them other sons as a hot freaking mess, right? But see, here's the thing. I realized that he didn't know they were all leaving out, right? So they were leaving for whatever reason, I don't know. But the thing is, he didn't even say, wait a minute now, come back. He just called up Corbin saying, these is my new headquarters.
Yeah.
He just went right into that, I guess, I don't know, the work mode, and he's gonna run for mayor and all of this, and I'm just like, I don't know, guys, I don't know.
I was okay. See you, Candace. He got his house.
Thanks for coming. So yeah, but the family was definitely salty, but yeah, I don't know. I didn't like this part, but I do believe that is his son because, I don't know. So we're gonna talk about this is the last thing we're going to talk about, and this is when I feel like them matching up, and now that his wife is probably out the picture, this is not a good matchup. I just don't see as a good matchup.
Very conniving.
Yeah, she's talking about how she always wanted to sell, and that even before the pandemic hit, Promised Land offered her $1 million and all of this. And I'm like, girl, and I was so happy that Uncle Clifford heard all of this, but it's like, okay, you heard it, but what are you gonna do?
What can you do?
Yeah, he's smart. I feel like he'll figure something out.
Oh, he will. Just like when he went down to the jail and he got Miss Patrice out. So hey, I could see him working some things out, just like he had all of them dudes signing that petition. Oh, don't sleep on Uncle Clifford. He definitely can do something. And I want to know what. That's what I want to know. What you got? And Ray Holland said, Haley got a friend now. She gonna stay with Dre
at the headquarters.
Yeah, because she ain't got no friends. That's what Uncle Clifford said. Yep. She ain't got no daggone friends
at all. Told if she was sleeping in the pink.
That's her face after
she lied to Mercedes and told her she was staying with a friend.
Yeah, totally.
Like, she don't got no friends.
I don't know how Mercedes believed that in the first place. Okay, exactly. Because the girl been living with you all this time. Did you ever see her with nobody calling nobody anything? Come on now.
What friends has she made?
Right. She ain't got no friends. So yeah, I don't know what's gonna go on with this whole thing, but yeah, it's gonna be trouble. You got Corbin, who turned into a villain. You got this chick who, to me, I knew she was gonna be a problem for them because she ain't got no heart. She don't care about nobody. Talking about this girl Haley, and then you have her new teammate, which is Andre, who's willing to do whatever. And I'm just trying to figure out who's going to be the best person to run for mayor. The crazy thing about it is Miss Patrice might be their saving grace.
No, she wants to shut the club down.
She want to stop the casino.
She want to stop the club too. She was saying something about that too.
I bet you they'll get her to stop it. She probably they hope. Everybody else, no, it's a bad look. She probably gonna be the only one that can help them out. That's the question that I had. One question before we get out of here. This girl, Mississippi, had a charge on her credit card or something on her phone for $356 or something crazy.
That was the Uber, I think.
And I'm right. And I'm like, why is the Uber so much? Where is she going?
Well, they went to, I feel like, because they was in Birmingham, and I think she picked Gidget up. I think Gidget's in Tennessee. Y'all correct me if I'm wrong.
She had to go back there.
Yeah, so that was the charge from Birmingham, Alabama to wherever.
Okay, because
I saw Derek called quick, fast, in a hurry.
Yeah, because I wasn't paying attention. Okay. Thank you, Daria. Have a good one. Take care. Get some rest and have a blessed week. Uh, Tashia, I hope I'm saying your name right. Hey, boo. She one of my OGs. Haley will run circles around Andre Sprung behind. She sure will, but I think they're gonna be in cahoots. I think they are.
Yeah.
He's
I
trying to get her
do.
to sell a place,
Mm-hmm.
and she already convincing him that she want to sell it.
Inga said Clifford should have poked her eyes out with his long nails. Art Love said, dumb question. Why they don't take temperatures? And that's the thing. They don't do really anything that's anything for regulate, to keep up with the regulate. They don't do nothing. They wear the mask and that's it. And when Lauren came in there and was saying all of this, that it was so many violations going around that it was just terrible.
Janky, because
So.
she was going to
two
charge
masks
them
and gloves on.
Yes, thank you, your queen. Please hit the like, please, guys. Thank you so much. If it's 40 folks up in here, hit the like. Y'all all my friends, I think.
Please hit the like button. It's free, y'all. It's free.
All free and stuff. Uncle Clifford mask isn't a mask. It sure the heck ain't. It sure is not. And I was looking at that like, how he going to talk about what you think we got on our face, Pepper? Like, what are you talking about? That is not a mask. That is not going to protect you. This little sheer.
Yes,
that's not a mask.
People be trying it, man.
What are you doing, Uncle Clifford? But this was this was good. This was a good episode. It had a lot going on, and it was just like, oh shoot, I forgot about this part right here. This girl was up on that bike looking cute and sexy and everything with her man in real life. Okay. I was like, you know what? This is a really cute scene because they're a real life couple. And she had him blushing. I said, uh-oh.
And she put that dunk on that bike and the underlight lights came on. I was like, oh, that woman's doing it.
Yes, girl.
I know we out of time, but there's one thing I wanted to mention. If y'all caught when Miss Sip had her last little debut at the beauty parlor.
Yes.
At the beauty supply store. And she asked Rome, she was concerned about how her complexion looked.
Yes.
And I'm like, okay, is she turning?
That was
because I'm like, she is, she has some colorist ways. So now it looks like maybe she's changing.
Because I was looking like, is she saying that she looks too light?
Yeah. Because he was like, that's the lighting. She was like, they got me looking a little too cold. Caramel. And he was like, no, that's the lighting. I was like, okay, that's a cute little
because I did notice that. I was like, what is she trying to say? Because the colors that she was describing, I said, that's on the light side. Isn't she happy with that? But then so like you said, it's kind of like, oh, she is being happy in the skin that she's in, and that would be really, really great. All right, so we're gonna look at a few more comments and then we're gonna get out of here. So your queen says, why don't they have Rona tests too? They gotta go buy some, being that they aren't getting PPE supply. Exactly. That's what I was saying with the whole thing with Hurricane Toya just sneezing everywhere. And it's like, he kept letting her come back. And it's like, you got to get rid of this chick. She can't keep coming back. Uncle Clifford, he's very, he has a big heart. But right now you can't. You're going to have to put that aside, because even when that dude was giving him, the fellatio, or he tried to kiss him, he said, I'm not trying to bring no stuff back home to my grandmother. But you letting this girl come back. You brought your grandmother to the club. You keep letting this sneezing heifer come back. I mean, you should say you have to have a test before you can come back. Uncle Clifford, like, he really knows how to run his business in terms of operation and all of that. But when it comes to the finances and the I'm sorry, Moochie Hall. When it comes to the finances and then when it comes to he got his own little rules and stuff. But like Art Love said, we need the Rona rules.
He has a whole Birkin that costs tens of thousands of dollars. You can't afford simple things like
right? Why you ain't having these chicks? Let me look at this super chat.
That's when you see their priorities is mixed up.
Yes, thank you, Black Goliath, so much. Respect to all the members of the chat. Really appreciate you. There was another comment that he had that I was gonna
further
highlight.
up. That it was a good
So it
comment.
says the irony of this episode centers around how doubt can manifest deeper truths. Diamond and Whisper are the intuition, Roulette and Ernestine the warnings, and Andre and Haley are the outcome. Ooh, I love it.
Insightful.
I like it. Roulette and Ernestine are the warnings, and Andre and Haley are the outcomes. And then remember Uncle Clifford's rule 24,599. Listen, I don't even know if that's really what he said, but child, how could you can't even keep up with these made up numbers and rules. You never let somebody, come in through your door. Be careful who you let through your door because you never know. Right? And that's exactly what's going on. You never know. Freaking bringing that chick up in here, it's not good. It's not good news.
It was 29,763. Be careful who you let through the door. You can't save every hoe. I had it right.
I can't with you. Say it again.
Rule 29,763. Be careful who you let through the door. You can't save every hoe.
29,763. Yes. Hey, Big Lover Ron.
Hey, Big Ron.
Facts, Miss K. Uncle Clifford is loyal to a fort. Yes.
And Haley is quick to jump to the next thing, but I feel like before she realizes it, or before it's too late, she's gonna realize she really needs these people.
Yes. I think that's what's gonna happen. I think they got her on this, villain run, and she's gonna come back around. So I don't totally hate her right now. I don't hate her actually, but she really I can't stand her right now. Yeah, I can't stand her. So I can't wait till I want her to get hers. I'm sorry. And the crazy thing is I was like, yo, she's gonna get it. Because she's a fraud. Like she's getting all this money and she's doing all this buying under a fake name. How is that even happening? But then she told, remember when she gave that advice to Andre, and she said to protect yourself, put your name or your money or whatever in a, I forgot exactly what it was.
It was another state. It was a specific.
It was in Delaware.
Yeah, I think it was.
Delaware. And she said I forgot what she said it was called, but she said it protects your name or something like that.
Yeah.
And so that could be exactly what she's doing to keep herself protected. Even if that's not exactly what she's doing, it just shows me that she knows how to protect herself so that she possibly doesn't get caught. I don't know.
Yeah.
But it's just a lot. All right, guys, it's already 1 hour and 8. So I want when the people come in on the replay, they don't got to worry about it's too long, So we just going to get ready to get them out of here. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate all y'all up in here. Art Love, thank you so much. Suburbia Jones, thank you. I like to mess with y'all. Canna, he left. Thank you. Oh, I want to give a shout out to King Mars, one of my subscribers. I believe it was his birthday yesterday. May God bless you. And I hope you had a wonderful day. Inga, thank you, honey. Thank you, Savannah. And Tamika White and Black Goliath. And who else? Your queen. Go your queen, Yolanda. Halima, Tashia Stevens, Ray Holland. I'm just trying to get a few of y'all. The Drop TV, Let's Talk, Tamika's Den. All right. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. Pretty Girl, you got your review is coming out soon, right?
Yeah, my review for this episode of P-Valley is premiering at 10 p.m.
Oh, nice. Okay. And what about you, Moochie?
I'm dropping mine sometime tonight too.
Awesome. All right, check out my my death prediction video, guys. I'm sorry, didn't want to do it, but I'm afraid for Miss Ernestine. And I'm still going to. I'm sorry, I'm over here like stuttering over my words. So I'm still going to put my recap out. I don't know when, but maybe tomorrow. So you guys take care and be blessed and have a wonderful night and week. Bye-bye.
Bye.